Oh, I gotta watch that. This stuff is crazy. Alright, checking my audio. Alright, checking my audio. Audio good. Checking my audio. Audio good. All right, all signed and sealed. So, last time, we were streaming about, I want to say about 2 o'clock. And we were able to... Why do I have it muted? It's going to distract me. Which I think we streamed for like an hour, 3 minutes. I did get to work on time, so yay. So major differences I've noticed in the game is instead of like traditional armor, allows you to deal more weapon damage through heavy attacks. In addition, your physical power is increased while awakened. Is that you get to use these masks to, as you, pretty much as your armor. And so far I've collected a few of them. So I have this one, the mask of change. Mask of the piercing whip mask. So it looks like you automatically, powers increase, however, you suffer more damage from all sources. In addition, perfectly parrying attacks. I'll stick with this one. I just want a different look for each of my ones, so... so it seems like you get some boss weapons, as well as you get some... I'm still probably going to stick with the colossal weapon, but I might switch this as soon as I want to take a look and see what it requires. Okay, so I need 5 elementalists for this. So I just need to dump some points into elemental, and that's what I require to get these ones running. I guess that's why it's called Hangover Saber, because it looks like a wine bottle. It's kind of funny. But this thing is just insane. I mean, it does like 400 on average damage. Physical damage 299. Andor damage 152 on rivaling damage. So I guess that's like if I break the defense, it does 428. So it's a pretty baller weapon. I don't think I am much for a pole arm, but it was just pole arms are just I think it's just your spear. But I think I'm mostly going to be longsword and probably maybe morning star depending on the weapon. But longsword and colossal weapon is probably going to be my running. I kind of wish we get a shield, to be honest. So when we do, the blocks and the parries, I'm still trying to get used to the parry system, to be honest. I mean, I personally would have liked to have like a backstab mechanic, would have been cool, but no, this looks like this area's gonna mess me up right here. I kind of want to explore this area a little bit more. Shard of better memory. I mean, I feel like this is heavily influenced by Lies of P, since you're pretty much playing as a puppet. No, 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 what did I just do? Oh, okay, so I thought that just takes me back. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember to do. Okay, we went up that way. I just gotta kill all the ads again. So it does do exactly what I thought I was gonna do. Well, better keep that like that, cause well, that kind of sucked. I had like 11,000. That kind of pissed me off. Now, I don't know if the Estus flask, or whatever you want to call it, levels up as you level up. Oh, so it just kills me. Okay, I mean, it's a little broken right there, because instead of losing your flask, all your stuff, you just die and you come back to the rest. Alright. Before we tackle that, I want to go up. Door requires a key. I'm really getting irritated with that. No! Ouch. Ouch! It doesn't look like there's a way back, so... No, 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 no! Yeah! That is a really bad spot. What is my character's current level right now? Level 30. No wonder I'm so OP. No, 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 no. Looks like it's a more wine pit. Damn!
Damn, that's a sword, huh?
Damn, that's a sword, huh? It is. It's huge, but it doesn't feel like it really... it does take a little bit of time to hit, but once it hits, dude, it does so much damage. But I think that's kind of why I'm going to stick with this particular build. Rosbero de Otavia. Looks like a pair of lungs. Oh, it does not open from this side. I mean, I get that wine is supposed to be like a debuff, but it doesn't really seem to affect me too much. Whoa, okay. Hold 4 flasks of this, okay. I don't know what any of this stuff does, but... Jailer's Confession. Oh, that looks cool. Alright. Hang on. I gotta check. I gotta check this out. Hang on. Is that a new colossal weapon? It is. Ooh, it looks cool. Can I switch to see the full? I want to see what it looks like. I still need 5 element. Okay, so my next level up, I'm going to dump some points into element. Because I'm getting some cool weapons look coming up, so. Okay, that leads to a shortcut. And everyone wonders why I always choose to level up everything. Like, if I play Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Neo, everyone asks me, why do you put your characters with that high, with all of those stats like that? I'm like, because I don't like limiting myself. There's so many freaking cool weapons to play. You know? Now, how did I get up there again? Oh, here we go. I'm walking in circles. I'm like, where is this? Alright. Might as well head up. See what's up here. If it does more damage than my current colossal weapon, I'll be playing with that. Oh, those are some cool weapons I'm seeing. I gotta look at them. I really like the Jupiter weapon because it just has a really cool look to it. Medeiros Regent. And I actually have enough for this. But let me see. Jupiter's weapon actually is really freaking good though. 113. I guess we could try leveling it up and see what Medeiros looks like. I mean, okay, for base, I still feel like the colossal weapon I'm using is still pretty darn good. But it is a +1, so we'll see how much it increases after I level it up a little bit. Key to the catacombs. I think that's kind of where we been. So hey, crab. Oh, because I moved you, you want to attack me? The valuable shell. Huh. I mean, I thought this would open, but... Well, now I want to do this quick, but I do want to look at those weapons and level up a little bit. Since there is no anvil here, but at least I can level up a little bit. I think that's where I need to go. $259. 118. And that's only a level 2. Ooh, 133, and that's level 2. The Jupiter's. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch that, man. That, as much as I love the look of this weapon, I'm gonna switch this up with this. That's actually not too bad. Alright, at least now it's a little bit better. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's a gravestone. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's go back to the area that we were previously at. I did like the fast travel option already. Does make going backtracking a little bit easier. Nope, not that way. Oh, hang on, let's see how this does. That's not bad, dude. I like it. Not bad. Okay, so the blue bar fills up. This guy is tough. The hot skewer. I did get a new weapon, so let's take a look at that. Flamberges are always pretty good. Oh! Oh! Just look at that damage! It does more. It does more. I mean, I had to take this thing up to level 3 to get kind of just the average damage. But dude, just base. Oh yeah, I'm equipping that. Flamberges are always freaking phenomenal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna go and level this thing up. Oh wait, I don't have any more materials to do so. That's alright, we'll find some more. Now that I know what those little bracer things look like, or that look like bracers, are for. Dude, this thing is just sick. No! I knew that was gonna happen. Ugh, these fall deaths are pissing me off. No, I don't. Ow! 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 Knock it off. Oh, dude, the sheer damage on just the throwing knives alone. I don't want to leave just go jump down there just yet. Let's see what's over here. Key is required. No, 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 no! I'm taking that off. I'm mistakenly using it. I don't want to. Alcoholic beverages that can be tossed to release. God, I thought I still had some more of those knives. I will bugger off. I mean, at least you can go back and get them. You know? Okay. I already know where that leads, so I'm not going to go and do it again. Oh, I didn't even think you'd come back down here. I don't quite know what the lover's notes do, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Oh, I think I already explored all of that. Alright, 2 seconds.
Tough crab. Alright, let's see if we can figure out where we're going next. Damn it! I was trying not to fall. I gotta find my way back up. There we go. The Crimson Cluster. Whoa, I almost had a heart attack right there. Not really, but it's like, ah. But to be honest, they kind of look like bracers to me.
You can stay up there. I don't care. No, I really hope there's no enemies up here because this is a very narrow path. Ow! All right. I wonder if I can get in there. I don't think so. But I'm going to try. No, all I did was damage myself. Okay. These tree barks make me nervous. All right, we got an anvil. All right. This is a good place to rest. So I'm definitely increasing that flamberge. Let me try and increase the flamberge first. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, making it plus the 4 right now, look at that damage, dude. It is ridiculous. Like, it'd be interesting to find a weapon that matches, like a longsword that will match that. All right. Now let's level up. But I feel that we're coming up on a boss right here. Oh, cutscene.
Death dogs. The cycle must begin anew. Mercy on me. Guide me through the darkness. Must the shepherd remember? A later ride. Let us pray.
Something tells me this is like one of the big bosses. So yeah, once his stamina fills up, you can do like a quick attack on him. It really makes it. Oh, I forgot. I was not even paying attention to my health. I was trying to explain something. At least I don't have far to go on this. So once the stamina bar looks like it fills up on him, you can do kind of like a finisher attack on him. And if you parry it, you get to fill up even faster. Dude, I'm I'm alive. Now, this is going to be all or nothing. That was all or nothing. I could have been killed. That's a pretty cool mask, though.
Nice, bud.
Yeah, that was a clutch right there. One hit, I would have been dead.
I plead to you. Do not forsake.
Please don't tell me his prayers were heard and he becomes the second boss. Okay. See, I like this. You know, you automatically get the boss gear. Now, if it's any better than what I've got, I'll probably put it on, but... with the fact that he was a more cutscene than any of the bosses I've faced so far. Like, look at my health, man. It was like almost one hit, and I almost had no Estus. Now, one of these had to give me more flasks. Yeah, I don't know how those are increasing. Would you stop shooting me? It's not fair. Oh, what are you gonna do now, huh? Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Probably should have kicked him down, but you know what? I've only got 1,000, so let me go ahead and use this. I think I'm supposed to kick that ladder down. There we go. Now, my question... Go back. Because it doesn't look like there's any other path. But I think I've already defeated like one of the main bosses. Well, let's take a look at that mask first. Performing Endure Burst increases Endure power for a short duration. don't care. Ooh. No, we've been this way. Well, let me go get my souls. Honestly, I don't know where to go from here. They all seem pretty straightforward. Go here, go here, go here. But there's got to be more to where we need to go. But I would like to know how long this takes. Oh, 12 to 20 hours. That's not too bad.
You about halfway through bosses.
I am? Oh yeah, I did the force charge. Courteous, the Prince of Laughter. The Red Prior is optional. I didn't know that. And then Zoni, the First Mask. We haven't fought her yet.
I read
or
those
him.
7 or so.
Yeah, I just kind of looked it up because I was curious about it. So this has got to be the optional area. So let us go backtrack a little bit. Feel the beginnings. Not that I'm trying to spoil the exploration. I'm just kind of curious of where to go. I'm seriously frustrated when I look things up and there's like thousands of freaking pop-ups. And this happens on every forum I ever go to. I don't know, maybe there was more places to go here. Because it says Quateria. So these are the shores of the Quateria. Oh, so you can actually get their weapons too. That's interesting. Like the only thing I really didn't explore much was here. I mean, there's that chest, which I can't seem to freaking get. I mean, I could try to jump to one of the other parts. But that one beam would get in the way. I don't see much of a crouch here, so... Now I'm trying to figure out what you do with the mask shards. Can you actually just... Is it like you can go into you can create it with enough shards, or... We went up that way before. That's a dead end. Whoa. I mean, if I could crouch, you know, that'd be one thing. Oh! For real? All I had to do was freaking drop. It looked like there would be no... Oh, whatever. Oh. I mean, I kind of missed this, and I skipped this initially because I'm like, okay, well, I'll probably die. What's in here? Colossal harpoon. I'm a little angry. I'm a little irritated because I'm trying to like figure out how to get past all this. And all I had to do is just this. Wow. Just wow. Well, time to go back up, I guess. Dara, if you ever play this, you should try this on the Souls-like choice, because I think those are just difficulty options, to be honest. Like, it would be more traditional of Souls than it would be of what I'm playing now. Alright, so that will lead me back to the city. That looks like death. I mean, hang on. Maybe I can go to explore this.
What are the difference?
What's the difference? I don't know. I mean, this story feels pretty Souls-like, just playing at base. I have no idea, to be honest. I don't know if it's just they increase the difficulty. Maybe you lose more health per hit. The parry windows might be shorter. I have no idea. Colossal Glacier. What's that? I know it's a weapon. I want to see this. $310. That's not too bad. I mean, my Flamberge is actually doing pretty good. And like, I'm already up to 700 point damage on that thing. This thing alone. It's disgusting. Gotta know what the heck the lumberjack stuff is for. Because I'm collecting a bunch of it. Oh, I need to put 5 in the battle mage. I can do that. The mask for evidence once belonged to the role of the lumberjack. Can be used to recreate it if enough are gathered. So I guess I have to collect 200 of these to create the lumberjack mask. 100 to create the gardener mask. Okay. Well, I'm not going to sit there and farm lumberjacks.
Story mode is technically easy mode.
Huh. Well, you can't really call this a traditional Souls-like game because there is no difficulty option for Souls. But, you know, that doesn't mean there's players that want the difficulty mode. Well, I might as well put some points into... Well, there, you should play this on Souls-like difficulty, I guess. I don't have enough to level up. What are you running for? You running away from me? The gardener mask. I got 8 more of those. Cool. I might just farm the lumberjacks. Shard of bitter memory. I mean, I've always wanted to go to Italy, you know, just to go to the Renaissance, you know, the Mask Festival. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll deal with you first. He's like, no, you took care of my archer. I'm coming for you. It's fine by me. I'm getting some good upgrade materials though. Let me further explore this. Maybe there's something else. Maybe here. I think we've already been up that path. Alright, so let's go this way. Oh, there's a chest here. Hello. Dear, are you quite literally sitting on your phone right now looking at all this stuff about this game? I'm trying to go in here as blind as possible. Nope. I wish my eye would stop itching. I'll deal with you in a minute. Well, it's good to know. I mean, I wish I would have known that before. I would have chosen soulslike. Vow of purity. Alright, let's see what you got. Did I do it? Yep. Here's the chest. Here's my reward. Black cat's tail. Alright, so that just kind of led me right back to here. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out where the heck we're going to go. It's over here. Misa wonders. Alright, so this kind of leads me back to the beach. Okay. A beach that I technically already went through. So my question is, any of the weapons I've gotten better than, or strictly long swords? I'm looking to see if anything's better than what I got. So I think the purple just, it says Ekbek, but $128, 20. Probably not. Can I maybe access this now? Does not open from this side. The only thing I can figure is there's bound to be more things. I got the lumberjack axe. There was one right there I could have picked up, but pretty sure that's just decorative. Oh, this is on the other side of that big bar. I can figure out how to get through. Ow! Ow! Back off. Well, looks like we got a little challenge right here. Ooh. Where's my reward? Open the chest, you dumbass! Thank you! I'm noticing, like, sometimes when I'm trying to open the chest, like, the jump button takes precedence. Alright. Well, that's what... Okay, so the boss room... I don't think he was just an optional boss. I think... Because we went up this way... Which led us to this... Show me the way to go home. Boom, 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 boom. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Not really. Why do you keep telling me to swap my weapons? Leave me alone. There's that blacksmith again. Okay, because we went down there already. We opened that. Why are they making me kill dogs? Oh, so they won't come back. Okay. Oh no. Ah. Alright, well that... There's no point to going that way. Oh, there you are. Oh! Right in the back, you jerk! Doesn't feel like I run very fast. Like there's no difference between running and walking. So I think this is just a bestiary of the story so far and things you've done. I feel like this is the proper way to go. Just gotta figure out how to get going where I need to go. You guys really want a piece of me? But I really feel like they took a lot of inspiration from Eliza P, which is, I mean, it's not a bad thing to get inspiration from that game. Because we tried... I obviously don't want to jump over. Ow! Damn it! Why do you always have to shoot me when I'm trying to get my bearings, you jerks? Where are you? God damn it! Yeah, you got archery skills, you check. Ah! I didn't want to be down here. I gotta be down here again. Anyway, great. Alright. I hate those archery dudes are just too freaking accurate. I know one just shot me, tried to shoot me and missed, but if they're properly positioned, it feels like they have a lot of good accuracy. See, I thought that was this was the optional area, but I think this is where you naturally progress because I explored everything down below to the point where we found a boss and he has no windows, no doors. Ow! You got issues. Okay, so he was a boss. Well, a mini boss anyway. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so basically I just unlocked another shortcut of an area that I've already been through. Sage Maze. Colossal. The Theater Maze. Alright, well, I gotta figure out where the heck to go. Don't think I can go there. I mean, if he's an optional boss, then there's gotta be another route that I'm not seeing. Damn it! Stop knocking me over. For reals? Yeah, because there's got to be a route down here somewhere that I'm not seeing. Because I've explored all the upper part that I could. Alright, so yeah, that'll just lead me to the boss room. The optional boss, I should say. I mean, it says this was an optional boss, but yeah, because there's no windows, no doors, no nothing. Okay. Okay. I think I just found a way to found out how to get there. I just need to get to a bonfire quick. So I was right. From what I understand, this is all right here an optional area. So, which will lead you to the optional boss. So, according to the wiki, it says start at the church. He even misspelled it. It's not Maya, it's M-A-J-A, but I guess what you're saying. Get what they're trying to say. Alright, so here's the church. Go forward. Go forward, left, left, left. Start from the church. Okay. Go forward. Left, left. Go forward. So this would be left. 1. Go up the stairs. The beam. So I know as she's talking, what the wiki is saying, climbed up the stairs. Go across the beam, climb up the ladder. Right. Climb, turn right and climb another ladder. Go down 2 sets of stairs. 1. Okay, 2. Okay. Take a left. There's nothing over here though. I don't think I'm supposed to go up there. Ow. I mean, this game just makes me want to go play Liza P, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not supposed to go up there. Because I have enough height to get there, get on it, but there's an invisible wall, which means you're not supposed to go up there. You're at Peter Pan like clock tower. I mean, that's where the boss was, but I'm just noticing that it kind of looks like something you would see from Peter Pan. Which, you know, I said this before when I was playing Liza P. I don't mind as long as, I mean, they would have to get the permission, but if they base like Souls type games around like our favorite childhood, you know, movies like Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Robin Hood. Alright. If I just have exit, take a left. Alright, I'm gonna assume they're talking about this. Take a left. Yeah, that'd probably be a lot easier. Okay, been up there, but whatever. Go. Oh, okay. I got this. I think I know where I went. I thought that was into the path, but there was more to the path. So we're gonna have to fight a few enemies, but I think we'll be alright. You know, that's just a waste of wine, man. Come on. Yeah, see, I thought it was just this path here, which just leads me back to where I was. But really, you want to go here. I didn't even think to go up here. Did he just grab his junk? It totally looked like he was like, oh, you hit me in the nutsack.
The seed of doubt had really sprouted in my heart. A welcome sight you are, dear friend.
There. Alright, so let's see what's over here. Now that I think I'm on the path to progression. Alright, I want to see what this weapon looks like. I mean, it's not as good as my flammers, but I still want to take a look at it. Looks like a giant woven umbrella. Huh? Give me back my flame birch. I believe I'm on the right path now. Ah, there we go. Here's my chest.
Have you come to join us? It's a great festival we have here. A grand celebration. Don't you think?
Dude, it's like fighting, what's his name, from Dark Souls 3.
Forgive me. I have something stuck in my mouth. Celebration! I don't want to be left alone! My guests will leave! Where has everyone gone? I can't hear the cheer, the joy anymore! Bedlam and merriment gone. My grandest celebration. I danced and rejoiced for so long. Too long. The weak, the decayed. Oh, my mind. I wanted naught but my friends, my children. And here I am, deafened by silence, filled by a feast that left me all alone. I still sense them out there, oh, shadows in the night. Find them, save them.
So it looks like after Zenny we have an optional boss called Maja, the goddess of life and death. Well, I'm gonna go see if his mask is any good. I think I gotta go through that door. Increases the maximum amount of... No, we're gonna change that weapon. It just doesn't look right. Well, let's go ahead and level up. Don't know if I have anything to use for... No, not really, so let's go ahead and level up. I feel like there's probably some lore videos about this game, so I'm probably gonna check those out at some point. Alright, thanks for the 12.
Magnificent! True magnificent!
Theater Halberd. Featured longsword. I mean, it'd be nice to have fight a boss that actually has a good longsword instead of a freaking pole weapon.
I still recall when last I was changes. Not the clash of steel.
Like, I'm trying to figure out who these So it tells me that's going to lead to my death, so I'm just going to go this way.
Not at all. Your eyes do not deceive.
Down here!
Yes, yes. Fine.
We are
Free. Oh, we will more than make this worth your while. Yes, your ears do not deceive you.
Oh.
It is your favorite amulet.
for your aid. We grant ours.
Any blade to sharpen, outfit to bolster, we are yours. Far be it from us to intrude.
Or plant ideas in your wooden head.
But you do well to seek out another thrill.
Allies value, potential grand.
In Quinta, Mara, goddess of life and death, is hidden.
In Phalasia resides Veltha, goddess of war.
And deep beneath the Litumnia lay Letha, the unknown.
Seek all three, and the full might of our forge we can unfold.
Okay.
Look, what cursed creature doth scurry in the shadows? What forgotten hold did he hold back?
Sacrificial knife. Ah, so that's how it is.
Why are you? What have you done? Let me be! We meet again. A second chance. Yes. Yes. The gift of life. Granted by death. I will not forget this.
I think that's like the complete point of this little area is just to fight her. Which I thought maybe I'd get her a mask out of her, but Yeah, because there's only. So I guess my next boss is the lumberjack. How long have I been doing this? Oh, you can buy stuff from him. Cool. Let's see if that sword I got is any better than what I have. Not really. I mean, it feels like you're kind of supposed to take the plunge. I mean, it's only 8,000. I'm pretty close to a bonfire anyway. Oh, no, it's not. You're not supposed to take a plunge. Okay. I thought it was like something you take the plunge for, but no. If it would just let me walk off. Alright, so where do we go from here?
The study in the jungle. As the flower blooms towards, I recall when life and death embraced me in equal measure. How did I get so lost? How could I? The dead lay what so hope may yet blossom.
So wait a minute, do I get to like...
Goddess of life, as Elsa, so did yet divine her as their souls soul. The mother of life gave birth to undeath, worshipped only by the mindless husks of the band, to madness.
So can I like revisit all my bosses and just like talk to them now, or what? So I don't remember fighting a merchant, but I guess he probably was here already. Okay. I don't think this was open before. Or out of 100. Okay, so I'm not that far, so like 35 more, I think. Should be good.
Onwards! Onwards! The sun-soaked shores of Felicia Mania await!
So yeah, I don't think this was available before. So I need a key for that. Because if we go the other way, that's going to lead us right to the shores. And yeah, because we went this way already, yeah. So, yep, gonna go here. Now, I don't know if this has always been open or you actually have to progress in the story and beat Zenny to get this to open. But I don't think this was open before. And then I think the next boss... Oof, very bright.
Your soul will be torn to shreds!
So I can now down my weapons with poison? Heck yeah. I think that he was just an optional boss. Took up all my freaking heals though. Damn. Do I have anything that can give me some heals?
Blinding sun, forces mist of war. Such joy filled these shores one
Alright, I'll be right back. So far, this is a very, very interesting game. Oh, I forgot something. Like, for instance, you know, it kind of reminds me more of Liza P than anything else. And, you know, Liza P was a Souls-like game. But this one, you know, it's definitely interesting.
Alas, the hours spent and listen, I cannot believe if I will again still.
Pied Piper. Wow, that's some pretty blue water. I don't know if there's actually any place in in the U.S. in the world that's water's that blue. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because I definitely would like to take a picture of that. Maybe I'll just wait here and see who wins. So all I know is I'm supposed to be heading towards that tower, which I feel like that's the way to go. I want to find more side bosses. Wait, do I get any mass from defeating the guy with poison? No. But I do want to put... Where was it? Ow! Why wasn't this here before? Maybe I just didn't go this far. Ow! $15 out of 100. Gatekeeper mask, 500. Damn. Only need 100 of those. Sword kind of looks cool. Oh, there is a mini boss. I'm going to be in kind of bit of trouble. Oh, rip. Yeah, man, that is one juicy apple. This is a BS area right here. And I am not wasting time in there. Oh, come on! What, am I mass fucking break or what? That was a bullshit. Oh, come on! Like, I've fought bosses, right? That's some bullshit. I don't think anyone's actually manning that cannon. I think it's just automatic. I get one down. Ooh, multiple chests. Odd. Ooh, drapery of the drowned. Let's take a look. Colossal weapon. 230. It looks kind of cool, but nope. Oh, that is a big boy. Colossus shards. I'll let them duke it out while I take a look at something. $300, damn. That's right, Colossus boy. think I could sell those. Oh, that's old school right there, man. I was gonna say, I'm a little concerned. I haven't seen one yet. Ow. Oh, close. You know, I'm kind of happy that they put skeletons in here. I know I shouldn't say... well, I should, but... if you think about it, there's not a whole lot of games out there that bring it back. Ow! Ow! No! Ow! You dirty, dirty... whatever you did to her, whatever you were to hit me. You asshole! Ow. 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 I am not liking this. Freaking pushing me off the ledge. What's wrong with you? Damn! Alright. You bastard! Oh no. All the bodies. Muslim protector. Thank the heavens. Oh, what wretched fate has befallen me. I am the ministry. I am a missionary from Kutana. Long ago, in what feels like ages, I have come to these lands to spread the holy word. I sought enlightenment and found the goddess by media. The huntress warrior gift is bestowed upon the earth this earth from the heavens themselves. And when she falls from my unworthy self, we hid our love. We cared not for nations, factions, rules, or gods. We had nothing more important than it all. When the world was gripped by the curse, our final letters filled with pleas. She told me to stay, to hide, to survive. I mirrored the sentiment. Media. What could I expect? Neither of us listened. Sought her here. She went to Krita, no doubt. Please, I am no warrior, no hero. You must find her. You must bring her to me. Wait. Have you already found her? What great fortune! Note this. No, it cannot be. No, my media. She could never. No. But my prayers. Our plans. No, it cannot be. This is not real. Yes, that is it. This is nothing but a twisted dream. And I must awake. Yes. It is so. This is, isn't it? Tell me, Dreamwalker, is it time to wake up from this false existence? I see, yes. There is but one way to leave this nightmare. Oh, Media, I'll see you soon again. The Emerald Sword. Oh man, this is pretty bad. This is actually pretty good. Let me be, I must find my inner peace. And if that's what you want to do. Ow! Now, the fact that I can kind of speedrun some of this, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Ow. No! Oh, shit. Shit. I'm dead. I just lost everything. The game's like, no, you're not going to speedrun. And you know what I say? Practice makes perfect. I got a beef with you. You killed me. I think I'm going to call it quits as soon as we hit 3 hours. Let me see what the time is. 3 hours and almost 30 minutes. So, so far, very interesting. Very much like Liza P to me. I want to try to beat all the side bosses, all the optionals. And then go for the main bosses. From what I gather, this is a 15 to 20 hour game, depending on playthroughs. Like if you go and try to play the game, and you're really struggling, then yeah, it might take you a lot longer than 20 hours. But I don't see us having a big issue with that, since I'm technically playing this on the easy mode. I didn't realize that. Tomorrow I'll probably, before I stream, I'll set up a poll for you guys so you guys can choose what game you would like me to play. Otherwise, if you guys do not vote, I will be choosing the game. And you guys are stuck with it. Aside from that, I think I'm just going to do recordings for Blasphemous on Sundays and release a video on Monday morning. Versus trying to get one out every single day. Twitch, we're currently going through Ninja Gaiden 4, which I'm not overly impressed with the game, to be honest. It's, to me, because we were introduced to something that I don't even like. The Dark Dragon, we've had that for a while. What concerns me with that game is that we're introduced to too many things and not enough build up. Like right off the bat, if you do the tutorial, you're introduced to Yakumo, which Giacomo is a Raven Ninja. And I'm like, okay. At first, I'm like, okay, maybe it's a half story. Like we have to be introduced to this character, and then we go with like back and forth with Ryu. No, it's like I'm already up to mission 10, and there's total 20 missions, and so there's 10 more. I think there's like 1 or 2 segments where I'm playing as Ryu Hayabusa, but that's it. It feels like they're trying to replace Ryu Hayabusa and change things up, which is not a bad thing when a game developer does it, but sometimes it can fail. And I feel like it failed, to be honest. Like to me, it's just not as fun as playing like the first 2 games. 3 was all right, but it felt too much more like... I feel like they went away too much from Ninja Gaiden and went too far over to Devil May Cry and Bayonetta. I've never played Bayonetta, but I've seen gameplay trailers of it. But that's where I feel like I'm playing Devil May Cry in ninja format, you know. I mean, I'm still gonna finish the game because that's not the game I really wanted to play. To be honest, I was gonna play Castlevania Lords of Shadows, but I booted it up and the game says it cannot be streamed. So I'm going to see if I can find Castlevania on PlayStation one of these days and see if I can play that. I'll even include it into the polls. I think the polls are going to stay relatively the same. I might give you guys a few extra choices. Mass Effect, Blasphemous Marathon, and a few others. I think that's about it. But if you guys have been watching on Twitch, the next game for Twitch will probably be Hellblade 2 because I'm trying to find games that I haven't played before or haven't played and streamed. You know, I'm trying to keep things lively. I'm not exactly doing things that are popular because if you look at Twitch, the things that are popular is like Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite. And I've got to be honest with you guys, I am not a Fortnite player. I am not. I like Minecraft, but I'm not. You guys have seen what happens when I'm like just super relaxed in the game. And that's what's going to happen in Minecraft if I'm playing it solo. Like, it's great to play with friends, but I don't have a consistent amount of people who are going to be streaming with me. And I feel like I would need that for Minecraft. Fortnite would be heck no. No one in my group likes Fortnite. I hate it. I tried it when I was with well, we're not friends anymore, but back then he was friends, and he was highly competitive. I'm trying to figure things out and trying to experiment and do things, and it was just like, oh my God, why am I playing this? And when I play it by myself, I had a really good match with someone. And it just ruined it when we were doing some good ducking and covering, and his friends all come behind me and just bash me, and I'm like, wow. And then Roblox, I've seen people play it. It's just not for me. But there will be some other games coming probably towards September that will probably stop everything and play, which is Wolverine. I am going to go and pick that up. Probably something a little more recent is we're probably going to stop, and I'll even put it into the polls when I have it, and if you guys want me to play Black Flag, the remastered or redo version, I will definitely do that because it's probably going back to the $2,000 the era of 2000 prices where everything was like $60. So I'll probably do that. Otherwise, I mean, there's Phantom Blade, Phantom Blade Zero, and a few others. I'm looking forward to playing either the new God of War's wife game. I've seen gameplay of it and it looks really good, so I'm gonna probably go pick it up as soon as I'm able. Aside from that, I really don't got anything else for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm actually fairly enjoying it. I'm just, when I go quiet when there's cutscenes, because I'm trying to hear and understand what's being said. I might even look up a few lore videos on this while I'm eating some dinner. Technically dinner / breakfast. And just kind of learn more about this world because it's very interesting. But I've yet to see a boss actually have a sword. Like every boss so far that I've fought, if you guys go over here, I think I got this from a boss. Actually, I think all weapons that are from bosses are purple. So I got this one. Then this one. And that's it. Like I've only gotten a handful of boss weapons, and I would like to actually get maybe like a longsword from a boss. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We still got quite a few bosses. I'm definitely gonna try doing all the optional bosses. I'm surprised not more people have covered this game. Hope you guys are all having a Wookiee-tastic day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you all on our next adventure. Hailing frequencies closed.